Well, hey everyone, this is Lacey with RedSail Property Management, and today I am here with Jill. We managed her and her husband's home for about 4 years until they decided to sell, and we were able to assist them in that as well. When we decided we were going to do these interviews, Jill's name was high up on the list of former clients that we wanted to chat with. So, Jill, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Sure. So, how did you find yourself meeting a property manager?
It was about, you guys we bought our house with Brian. He was our realtor. We moved to Virginia. So Brian really has been there from beginning to end.
Oh my gosh.
He was our realtor. He showed the property and, we were there for about 3 years. And then when Joe decided he was going to get out of the military, we didn't want to get rid of the house yet. We weren't sure if we were going to leave for sure. We didn't know if we were going to come back. So then Brian was like, well, maybe, we can rent it out. And I'm like, but we were babies when we bought our house. I didn't even know that was an option to rent our house. And then, use the VA loan again. So we wanted to make sure that everything lined up. He's like, I got it. I'll take care of it. I'll get you a renter. We had nothing to worry about the whole time. He found the clients. You guys did the management. You guys set everything up. And it was the most carefree process we've ever had, especially being in Indiana and our house was in Virginia. So it was a great turnover.
Oh, that's incredible to hear. What was it like when you got maintenance requests or, had new tenants? Like, what was that like from a perspective of a homeowner?
Well, we were very lucky. We had the same tenant all 4 years. So yeah, she was in there from the moment we listed it to the time we sold it. So she was in the whole time. Obviously, maintenance request is never a fun thing to have to deal with, but you have a house, you have maintenance, you have a tenant. So it was very quickly, even if it was an emergency situation, you guys handled it, never worried about, hey, give us money now, or we're not going to be able to fix it. You guys fixed it and then let us take care of it, later on after the fact of making sure the client and the tenant was taken care of first.
Nice. So what would you say the greatest benefit of having RedSail as your property manager would be?
The communication. Even if it was off after hours, before hours, you guys were always there to communicate with us. Especially, there was no third party. It was you guys. It wasn't like I had to go through an answering machine, then get a hold of you guys. You guys contacted me. And then even if there was a situation where you weren't too sure about, you addressed it before, anything happened. So that was probably our biggest thing is communication, being states away and having to have that trust of someone look after our property, given we weren't there.
Yeah, absolutely. What advice would you give someone who's considering hiring a property manager?
Read all the details, small details. What do you offer that makes everyone different? Do you communicate? Do you go out for, inspections? Just things like that to make sure that you guys are really involved in the property, in the tenant, and you all the big picture of who you choose to represent your home.
Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely. Well, Jill, that is all the time that we have today, but stories like these just remind us that this is why we do what we do, and we love doing it. So thank you for sharing your experience with us today and entrusting us to taking care of your home like it's our own.
Thank you so much for having me.